Alright, this video will take you through how to create text in your Wevideo projects. Let's take a look. First thing we need to do is get to Wevideo. You should have a link in your Google Classroom to get there. When you click on that link, this is the landing page. Middleton District is paying for a paid account for you, so you do want to use that link in your Google Classroom rather than just typing in Wevideo from, say, Google or something. Once you get there, I do suggest everybody just says, no, I am new to Wevideo. Even if you did some before, I found that this just forces it to sign in with your Google account, and you want to be using that paid account. So click, nope, I'm new, and continue. And then you're signing in with Google just like you've done many times before. Your username, and continue. Alright, this is what Wevideo looks like now. It has had some changes since last year, and so there's a few updates, but it pretty much works the way that it has before. The first thing that you'll need to do for this project is you're going to need to create a new project. So you're coming over under Create, you can click the little arrow, and we are creating a new video. Inside you have your text track right here, a video track and an audio track. We will be looking more at the other two, but we're focusing on the text for this video. You've got a preview over here, and this is where you can find some different content. So we are looking at text today, so we'll go ahead and click on text. And you can see the different samples and examples that they have for you. If you look under titles, you'll see this little See Now, and you'll see many more. So if you click on See Now, you can scroll through. If you find one that you like the look of, you can click on it, and you'll see the preview over on this side. Again, if you like what you see, you can click and drag that text down into that text track right here. And now we want to edit it. We want to change the text to say what you want to say. So to do that, you actually need to come right back down to the little square down here and double click. Click on that, and you're actually changing the text over on the left over here. So if I click into that box, I can type in my presentation, and on the bottom line, I can say about Mr. Young. You can change the color up here or the size, and we'll talk about that a little bit more later, but just know that you do have some customizing abilities over here as well. When you're done with what you've done, go ahead and click Done, and you can always preview what you've got right here. So if you click play, you'll see what you have, and it'll start out with my very beginning as you see it. Now I'm putting different headings for each of my topics that I want to talk about. So my family, my interests, what entertains me, my favorites, a person I look up to, and something I'm looking forward to. These are all the categories that you have been thinking about on your little planning sheet. So my first one is going to be family. So I think I'm going to start with a different one. I kind of like this Bada Boom one, so I'm going to drag that down here, and that'll be my category type image. So again, double click inside, and this is going to be about my, on the bottom line, family. I like the yellow and blue just fine, so I'm going to leave those colors, but again, you could change them right up here, and click Done. Now I can see what I have so far. My family. The one thing that I noticed is that this one kind of drags a little bit long. If I hover over it, I can actually trim that back a little bit, and then I can bring this over, so that's just not having so much time on that very first slide. There, that gets right to my family, and now I'm ready for my next slide. Ooh, and I'm going to trim this one back too. So again, I hover over that side, and I can drag it back just to trim the length of time that we'll be seeing that slide for my family. Goes. All right, now I'm ready to start talking about my family. So I'll take you through this one more time. If I go into my text, I don't really want a title now. I'm going to use my arrow back, and I think I'm going to look under captions for this. So again, I'll go to See All. I can scroll through. If there's a caption that I like, I can click and drag it down. Now again, I'm not going to show a picture of my family. I'm just going to talk about them. So I'm going to double click inside. I'm going to change it to my wife is the first person I'll talk about, and then on the second line I'll put her name, which is Kimberly. So it's going to say my wife, Kimberly, but her favorite color is blue. So I'm going to come up here, I'm going to change that to a pretty blue color. The purple on the outside still looks good, so I think I'm going to leave that. But I also want to drag this up kind of as the center, because this is going to be the main thing. And I'm also going to change the size, so I can toggle that off, and I can just make it a little bit bigger, and a little bit bigger. And if I click right on, I can actually make the whole thing larger or smaller and move it around. So you've got those options while you are creating text. Don't forget to click Done, and everything in here will be saving automatically. Look for the next videos to see how we will add in images and audio and make these presentations come alive. Have a good day.